G'day, Dan here from the future. Just wanted to jump in and just get ahead of it. The start of this episode, the audio is a bit cooked. We did it in person, but the laptop we're running it off wasn't powerful enough to handle the stream and the recording and the video encoding and stuff all at the same time. So the first couple minutes is a bit fucked, but once it gets going, it's all right. And we had a live audience for this episode. We did it in person. We had some people watching, and they were chiming in. It was a lot of fun. So please, bear with us. Get through the rough audio, and hope you enjoy.
And so I said, "Wop wop 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 wop." Not fuck 'em up.
You didn't let me play the fucking version of you singing it.
Wop 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 wop. I'm gonna do my stuff.
Welcome back to the podcast. It's been a year. It took an hour to get this working, and I'm seeing a lot of red
Has
here.
it really been an hour?
It's been a while.
Longer.
God.
I'm really enjoying this. We could be at the pub downstairs right now, but it's okay.
All right, are you just gonna fucking complain the entire time?
Maybe.
We were having a good chat before about like porn and shit.
Yeah, this maybe not.
Yeah, they were like podcasting before.
Yeah.
I was talking to him the other day, and he was like, "Oh, you were talking like, oh, when I'm like in the truck at work with this other guy, and we're on a delivery, it's like a podcast." And we're in there, like, you were just talking to him. You were just talking to the other guy.
Yeah, it was my physio. It was
Human interaction.
yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, man, it was like a podcast.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like my point was I meant to say was like, I get the vibe of it being a podcast. It reminds me of that because it's like, I don't talk to people regularly.
It's talking.
It's a podcast.
Oh, we forgot to mention we actually have a live studio audience here today.
Yeah, let's get it.
I'm not going to try to turn on their mics right now because I don't care.
We have very lovely young ladies and one of the all-time podcast guests of Dugan who showed up in various ones.
Yes,
but he's off camera because he's too scared that
because he was just to protect his identity and he fights to 9/11.
That's true.
So we're finally getting the in-person episode done. The imported Agumar.
Imported.
Yeah. Well, because it was Dugan's birthday and his
congratulations Dugan.
Dugan's ex-girlfriend set up
Your ex-girlfriend.
Well, technically, current ex-girlfriend.
Oh yes, current ex-girlfriend.
Current ex-girlfriend,
Current
now
fiance.
Yeah.
Big life.
Wow, big life. Wait, they're not on mic.
Turn them
For context, off camera, Dugan has a mic and they're playing a card game and he's just holding the mic to his
You're
face.
live now.
Have I not been on?
No, you're on
You're on now.
I'm on now, but before I wasn't.
No.
Yeah, fuck you. So how does it feel?
Feels great.
That's what she said.
Give it up.
Yeah, it does.
And we've invaded their home.
Yes.
She wants us to leave.
All right.
But, Toby, you said that when we talked about doing this, you said you had 3 separate shit stories.
Yeah, I do have 3 shit stories. All of it. Okay. Well,
That's always a good one.
I'm going to bury the lead because you should all know about one. I didn't do my homework. I was going to get the clip up, but the last podcast we did, I think at about like 20 minutes into it, I said, if I was to ever shit myself, the first people I would tell would be the boys. And we all had a good laugh, and that was funny. Anyway.
Turns out Kobe's impotent.
Yeah, well, like a couple months ago, it was a Sunday night, warm Sunday night before winter had hit, and I was lying in bed.
You sweet summer child.
Yeah, look, when this happens to you, you don't realize it's actually happened.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
So I mean, you don't realize it's.
How long did you sit in it?
It's like a trauma response.
So like, it was still at the tail end of summer, and like I was in bed in my undies, and I was lying on my stomach, and like I had the soft.
You're sort of lying on your stomach.
Yeah.
You fought against gravity.
Yeah, I did. It was the softest of soft farts that like traveled through my passageway, and I'm not kidding when I mean it was disgusting. This is the way I had to start this conversation. Hey man, none of you had fucking topics, all right? So I'm coming in here hot, and I've got 2 more. 2 more.
2 more?
2. So yeah, I shit myself.
Did you get it on the floor that time, or?
Well, no, this was the only time I've shit myself. So
you got 2 more stories.
I've got 2 more. Well, I guess 1 more. One of them's kind of
a bit of a who got him.
Yeah. I waddled over. There's a picture. If you want to show the stream, the picture.
I can't.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
But we're also not live anymore. I cancelled it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, so we're just recording.
It's just recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did full shit myself. And you all made fun of me.
Bro, he sent the photo into the group chat and there was shit on the floor.
Alright.
He obviously pulls his pants down in such a you know, such a craze. Hasn't let any of it.
Okay, my defense here. All right.
It was tiles.
Yeah. It was tiles and easily cleanable. It's my bathroom. Nobody else uses it. All right. Second, when you shit yourself, I had to walk from my room to the bathroom, and I had to make sure that none of it got on the carpet. Okay, which is obviously a harder task. I didn't, by the way, but it's a harder task when you don't know the extent of the damage. No, I didn't.
No,
I did not get it on the carpet. And so, I had to clean myself up real quick. I'm not going to get in the shower and then like have to step around the fecal matter that drops from my ass. So I start on the toilet. I'm making this really graphic for everybody in here. I can see Tess is really uncomfortable.
I'm getting a bit horny for it.
Yeah, I know. So I just had to drop trowel then and there to like clean it, and I didn't respect the floor because it was tiles.
It's just like you had no tact in the motion. I feel like you could,
because it's a stressful situation.
I feel like in stressful situations you need a
goofy bitch doing that. Like
goofy. Yeah, it's all right. Look, when you guys shit yourself, because it will happen. All right, mark my fucking words.
Yeah, but you can have druggers with laxative. Like what?
I will make sure.
Yeah, when we get to 80, not when we're fucking
24. Yeah. But yeah, so that was my first shit story. My next one is more of like an embarrassing social story. I've never heard of it. Are you having one of them? Fucking yeah, I know. So since the last time we did this, I've started playing D&D with a different group. Yeah, you're doing some yeah. We did play D&D in between the last podcast now. You did half the whole session. Yeah, fucking joking had more attention span. Well, it wasn't me. Well, yeah, it was Dean actually that quit. Hang on, yeah, hold on. I'm telling you, how you go?
I was trying my hardest to get into it, okay? I was
going
through the motions, trying to imagine the story and everything, and then it was just like, I don't know, no one was doing the voices. No one was enjoying their time. I just couldn't get into it.
I was doing the voices. I do cool voice.
What was Joseph's voice?
Joseph's voice was his voice.
Wasn't my character like a pedophile? Didn't we?
No, you tried to make your character a pedophile.
And I said no.
He was a naughty boy.
You need to speak into the mic.
He was a naughty boy, but that's why he was brash. He's very decisive in his
and now he does no longer exist.
Yeah. Well, it's good.
So I've been playing with a different group.
And are you DMing with this other group?
I am the dungeon master.
That's hot.
Kobe's only time being a dom.
Okay. So there was one session that we were playing at one of the guys, his girlfriend's place, because her parents were away and we could like be there for as long as we wanted. And
Mom and Dad are home, so we can play Dungeons and Dragons all night.
And it's like nobody can judge us, right?
Teenagers having sex.
Why are you thinking about teenagers having sex?
His character's a pedophile.
You need to speak into the mic. Bring it up, man. Bring it up in your mouth. It's going to be really
He's
annoying.
right.
Yeah. It's going to be really annoying. At least when you're speaking. So we were at her house and we had pizza for dinner and I had to go to the bathroom. So I got up and I went to the bathroom. I'm not going to I'll tell you after. I'm not going to so I asked her to close. She posed me in the direction I went straight. I go take flying down. Yeah, like Alright, no, not a cap on that. So Joseph brought home. So, was it heavy white? Yes, it was a heavy white. Heavy white? It was a marker? Oh, actually, no, it wasn't a heavy white. It was just more like, it wasn't a cleanest, Really messy for me. Yeah. Considering. And the edges of the teeth. Alright. Oh. Why would you so anyway,
Right, I think it's like a 3.5 wiper. That's pretty, I was going to say, it's one of my assholes. Pretty efficient. Right. No, I don't believe you're using like half the 20 cent or what? That's all right. And then I'm going to flush the toilet. I don't really think about it. And then it's what it's called. So I don't really know this girl that well. Like, I don't know if he drives that well. Like, the Dylan in the bands, he's primarily his mates that I've, like, kind of just been thrust into the right? So, like, we've been playing for, like, a couple months now, but still, like, I'm really embarrassed. Because this is, like, it is not a nice-looking affair, close to it. He's got to roll this thing. What I did, I saw the plunger. You walked out, you're like trying to jump it over. I saw the plunger in the bathroom, and I opted to leave it and hope that it figured itself out. You're a psychopath. What do you mean? You just left it. And then leaving this young girl saw it. So, hold on. So bad. Maybe this was like, oh, we no. You didn't marinate overnight. Alright. I got a defense. Like, it's a marinate. There are times when you clog the toilet, and it's like that kind of clog where it'll like eventually suck itself down. Who would someone do that with my enemy? I have had clogs in my house that have like, that's not true. Your mum likes going, oh, Toby shit himself again. Yeah, it's like sometimes my bed makes itself. My laundry does itself. Oh, no, I know for a fact because I've witnessed it, like, unclog itself. Like, your mum was there doing it. No, I wasn't. And then there was only one set of footprints in the sand. So anyway, I leave it with the intention of saying something, but obviously I can't. I'm so confident, like I'm about to say it, and like I freeze up on the spot, and I just start trying to. No, not like that. And then like I just kind of sit down and have to mental. I want to go in there for tomorrow. I haven't bought a 48 hours, so slowly mentally processing what I've just done, and now I haven't instantly like owned up to it. It's really embarrassing the longer it goes on, but the longer it goes on, the longer it means that I can't actually say something because it's more embarrassing. So when you got there and you walked out, did you go, like, did you say, oh, I'm back, or anything like that? Or, and was just silent, no one talks to you? No, it was like, anyway, I did get found out. I did get found out, and I had. Of course you did. You left it. Nobody saw it. I just cracked under pressure. Eventually, it's a lot to talk about, and we were having a good laughing about. Anyway, that's a girl, man. She would because her boyfriend didn't actually help. I was there, I was plunging it, and then I was plunging it, having a go at it. I've learned in this experience that there are two kinds of plungers. There's a sink plunger, which is the one that you typically think about, which is like the shape. And then there's actually like a toilet plunger which has got a flange. I think the originals here. She had like a pinch plunger. Pressure is pressure. You can still get in there. You can still get into it, but it's like the effectiveness of it. And me not having ever used a plunger before. Yeah, you are useless. I'm a useless housewife. Like, it didn't work. So like we had to take. It took turns because like it would be that's crazy. You made this young girl. It's crazy that you made her get involved in your shit. I was cleaning up, and then like somebody else had to go at it, tried it, because I was like, this is like, you brought in lots of like, yeah, this is my group, and this is bugging. And then they said that, and they were like, your next quest. Roll for initiative. While we were taking turns, I was also cleaning up, like the bathroom, like out of courtesy. So the bathroom, it got really high. it spun back a little bit. Oh, that's sick. Brought you into mouth. I'm on. I did all right. You did a good job. She definitely did it again after she left. Did we talk to this person after? Oh, we've seen each other after. Anyway, my boyfriend, just watched it, and I'm like, oh yeah, good on you, but hoping. And then he's like, nah, that's not me. And she's like, alright. Fair enough. Alright. I know. It's crazy that she made her do it. I didn't make her do it. You could have you could have somehow come with the toilet brush if you really had the gumption. No, my household has never been a toilet brush household. What the fuck do you mean? How do you clean that thing? You do that into the room? Yeah, clean it with your hand? What do you mean? I have no idea. Someone put into the bathroom. Attached to them. Look, man, I don't see you. I've fucking not grown up with a toilet brush. You're definitely a messy shitter, but you're just getting leaving. Okay, but then when that doesn't count, that's not the you should see how much stuff
What are your thoughts about this so far?
That's fucking disgusting.
All right. What do you want me to do? I grew up in a house that did not have a toilet
Kobe,
brush.
this is an ick. I'm not gonna fuck you.
You've been invited back to
We've never. Actually, yeah, we have. Yeah.
But when you say you need to go to the toilet, she fucking watches you like a hawk.
I hope she doesn't actually. I don't want
You
anybody.
got cameras in there.
Yeah, no. Well, no. I think we've been like twice. But yeah,
Just Kobe's known as Sir Shit a lot.
That's crazy,
that's,
bro.
that's my character's name. Yeah.
She definitely tells this story to other people.
Oh,
Someone came to my house, shit, clogged the toilet, and then didn't tell me for about 30 minutes.
well,
until
all right.
we came
Also,
back,
in my
and
defense,
then made me clean
she
it up.
knew that toilet was broken, and she didn't tell me.
Oh, see, this is information you should have brought up. That's her fault then.
It lessens the.
No, I bet
hilarity
she
of the
definitely
story.
did tell you. You just didn't listen.
No, she did.
Kobe had woman.
She was like, "Don't use the downstairs bathroom," and Kobe fucking walks out, toilet paper stuck to his shirt.
Yeah. Anyway.
You're fucked.
Oh, well,
Man.
that's one. So
Well,
you're a fiend in the two so far. You got one more.
The third one was more recent, but it is just like I did.
All right, this one is pretty incriminating. Right? This is probably just had it. I think it was just the other night, another D&D night. I had to go to the pool. I'm bringing you you fucked up again? Dude, I can pull this podcast in days and stories from this D&D group. I went to the toilet, did number 2, and then I got up and I looked my thing, and there was a stain. There's a stain, and you had no idea how to fucking. I did that and then just walked out. You understand that, that's just putting soap on your hands and then just rinsing it. You didn't clean anything. I think the suck is take it away. What do you do with the toilet? What do you do with the toilet brush? You flush the toilet and then you sub it while you're flushing. Oh! And then you it's crazy. I'm so glad to have an audience for this. Makes me feel like I'm not getting gaslit by Cody saying that it's not his fault. Well, no, this is my fault. It's kind of my fault because I've never grown up in the environment with it.
So how else am I meant to know better?
For basic hygiene tasks, that's not a fucking excuse.
Yeah, but when I see a toilet brush, I'm like,
do you wash your asshole?
Yeah, I do wash
when
my asshole.
When you put soap.
Show the camera.
I'll demonstrate once the camera is off.
Oh, Manly are in again. Oh, we have
Oh,
an
yeah,
audience
lock on it
question.
on.
All right,
Go
I got a
for it.
question.
So the question from the audience has been, after they use the scrubber, do they put the toilet cleaner on the brush to also clean the brush, or put it?
That's what I
just put
mean.
it back?
When I think about cleaning with a
I don't do
brush,
that.
I'm like, there's going to be fecal matter on the brush,
Yeah, but
and I'm just going to put that back in the open air.
Yeah, but it's just a brush.
That's my excuse.
But you don't put it in the open air. You
Wait,
don't leave it on the fucking counter.
Laura agreed with me. She agreed with my point just then. What's up? What's
Okay,
up?
no. It's when you can clean it not that regularly. But even when you do shit and you leave skitties on the toilet,
Yeah.
do you just use the brush straight in the shit, or do you get a toilet cleaner and put it in the toilet bowl?
I just do the
No,
toilet
but
cleaner.
and then he doesn't use the
I
brush
don't-
at all.
He does clean and no
You
brush.
don't
It's
even use the
crazy.
brush at all.
No, I've never used a
literally
brush.
putting soap on his hands and then putting it under the water and then walking away.
Is your toilet full of of skitties.
No,
Because his mum cleans it.
lady that just comes in and everything gets folded and cleaned. and everything goes.
Shit fairy that comes around and flushes
The
his
skits will go away after his laundry magically folds itself.
I will say I'm typically a very clean shitter.
I don't even. You've given us so much evidence.
Are you a bit of a pellet operator? You need more fiber in your diet.
I don't want to talk about my bowel movements that much anymore.
We've spent 20 minutes on
But it's like, do we not have anything else to talk about?
I've actually
We're
got,
still on this.
I've got a story. If we want to move off this, it's a poo-related story.
What? No. Okay. Can we
need to
move
move.
away from
We
the
need to
shit?
move.
I've got nothing else to talk about after.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I can say it if you want.
Go for it.
Go for it, man.
So me and my beautiful girlfriend Lara, we she just said don't bring me into this, but she's being brought. No, well it's not anything about you. We went down to Melbourne a couple of weeks ago, and she's laughing because she knows how fucking scared I was. I was like a child getting nightmares at night. So we're at this beautiful restaurant, Lucy Lou, in Flinders Lane, and Lara really wanted me to experience Wicked. I've never been to a musical, and she really wanted me to take...
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've never been to a musical. Oh, The Lion King, but like when I was like 8 years old.
Counts.
Yeah, but no.
You been to Disney on Ice?
Yeah, I have actually been to
a musical then,
the
yeah.
Acer Arena.
so anyway. And so Lara really wanted to take me to a musical.
I mean, Wicked's a pretty cracker one to start.
Well, yeah, it was. I really enjoyed it. Anyway,
Yeah.
it was so good. So we're at Lucy Lou, and we're about to leave, and I'm just feeling like fuck. Got a bit of I can feel it sort of coming through, but I'm like, you know what? I felt I know how long I can hold my shit for. Like,
How deep into your trip is this? Is this like you've had a couple days of holiday eating?
We got there Wednesday. We went to State of Origin the Wednesday night, and then this was
Okay.
Thursday. So it was 2 days in.
Okay.
So we've gone, yeah. So we're just about to leave this restaurant. I'm feeling it. I'm going, no, well, this theater. I don't know what theater it's called. Was it's like 5 minutes away from sort of Flinders Lane, Lucy Lou.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm thinking, fuck, I can make it. I'll just go to the toilet there.
Oh no.
I literally walk out the door, and I feel it like right at the rim. I've gone to Lara. I'm like, oh no, but I can still make it. Anyway,
You're gonna have to carry me.
Does this end with you being my brother?
No.
Oh.
Oh my, literally like seconds off. Anyway, so we're getting there, and we're walking, and as every step, I'm loosening myself up. There's a bit of shaking happening, and I'm starting to sweat. I'm getting a bit anxious now because I'm like, fuck, I might actually shit myself here. Like, I might not be able to go watch Wicked because I've got shit in my pants. And we sort of turn onto the street that it's there, and we look there, and there's fucking thousands of people. And there's a line, and all I can think of is, well, now this is it. I'm going to shit myself in a line, in a crowd of people. I'm going to carry myself. I'm going to. And,
Right, let's not call it that. Can we? Yeah.
But let me tell you, this was not going to be a tiny shart. This is going to be an avalanche of feces.
This will register on the Richter scale.
This is, they're going to hear this in fucking Bali.
The fucking news crews will be on the scene. There'll be casualties.
The meteorologists are going to fucking register it. So we get to the line. So we're walking, and I just see the line. At this point, I'm going, Lara, I'm like, this is it. Like, I'm going to shit myself. I can't do it. Like, if this line's here, like, it's going to be another 10 minutes, 20 minutes before we get into this fucking thing. I can't wait that long. We get to the line, and as we start moving closer, the line's not for Wicked. So we just breeze straight past it, and I'm so relieved, but I'm also like,
you on this day.
oh, it's like the final, like this is like the final step. Like I'm almost there, but like any fucking someone says hello, I'm shitting myself. Like
I was gonna say, like, you have to concentrate on everything on like walking.
Mate,
the quick time event
No sudden movement.
yeah. I'm like literally, my body is made only for lifting the legs. Just one at a time, otherwise
So,
I
see,
will die.
this is where Lara should have stepped up and carried you. Like,
It's like fucking Sandco and Frodo. I can't carry it for you, but I can't carry you. But and then we're getting there. I'm seeing the fucking bright lights of Wicked. Okay, mate. I go to Lara. I'm like, bye. I fucking sprint downstairs. I'm so lucky that there was no disabled people at this place because the disabled bathroom, wide open, I fucking get in there, my belt, it starts getting stuck as I'm pulling my... almost tear my fucking brand new belts like off. I finally get everything, I get my jeans down. Literal explosion.
Yeah, was it before cheek land? Like
Yeah, It was before, like, say, if you can see on the video, I've got my jeans sort of halfway down, and I'm like, just sort of here. It's already happening.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So like, lucky I got none on the seat, which is good stuff.
It's like good thing you're in the table because you're fucking holding onto the handle.
I was getting
White knuckling.
I was fucking.
The shirt comes off.
Well, I had my jacket on, and I was like scared I was going to sit on my jacket and shit on it. Look, in the end, we ended up all good. I got out, I walked, I saw Lara, and like I honestly almost cried. It was like I made it to the grand final. It's like I won the grand final. I gave her a big kiss. I was like, everything you sacrificed, we've sacrificed as a family for this. It's all led to this. And like I got a bit emotional, and
that's a beautiful story.
We went in and we watched Elphaba, the Good Witch.
Yeah, that
the Wicked Witch of the Wicked Witch of the East or the West or whatever it is.
She came down in a bubble.
Her sister was a witch. You tell that very beautifully.
That was honestly like. What happened 2 nights later?
What? You did.
I remember you shitting and vomiting all night.
Oh yeah. No, so but to be honest, after this, the next morning, Lara was up throwing up in the morning. So after this night, Lara was up throwing up in the morning, and then like a night later, I'm shitting myself stupid and vomiting at the same time. So I've done a shit, flush the toilet, turn around, have a yak, and vice versa. And it was. So I think we got poisoned by the Melbourneians, those fucking Victorian scum.
If anyone would do it,
Oh yeah, it's them. It's got to be them.
Well, I think if you're done, I think we can move on from shit.
Well, do you have anything to add?
I have a shit story to add. Thank you. All right.
Speaking of shit story, you've got songs.
Songs. Thank you.
I mean, Barham's doing well, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. We're having fun.
That was a smooth transition, wasn't it?
One of our best, and it's even better when you call out afterwards. That's what really.
I just wanted
The audience,
validation.
this is not going well as a comedian.
Yeah.
Yes, and Kirby,
Yes, and.
Have you not learned improv?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, how's Varum doing, my guy?
That's good.
That's good.
We're busy. We're having fun.
You've accumulated a new boy since the.
Oh, do you have a new
what a
boy?
Yeah.
We do. We have grown a child. No, there's
Should
four
give
of
him
us.
a rib?
Give him a rib. Yes, a part of
I'm
me.
gonna point that at your face.
Is it not pointed at my face?
Not when you're looking like this. Anyway,
No, there is now another one of us. So now there's 4, which is quite nice. But it's good.
And then there
we're
were
having
4.
fun, gigging, jamming, having music. I don't know. It's the same that it was. We just have another member.
And the new release of Rose was a fucking banger.
that song's so good.
That's
Dude.
so good. One of my favorite songs at the moment on the rotation, obviously.
Big old bangers.
Big
I love
old
that
bangers.
This is the segment that followed the shit story.
I know. It's just.
Well, I wanted to kind of hard
pivot?
Yeah, hard pivot. So.
Well, look, should we field maybe some audience questions?
Does the audience have any questions for us? They're never going to look at me the same. My girlfriend's writing up the divorce papers, it's all... You see me and my mate's vulnerable, sitting there, all closed off, just sitting, naked, sitting, sweating, naked in a bag. Well, I mean, if there's anything else to talk about, I feel what has happened lately as far as like pretty shitty stuff. What ended on Friday? The technology, that's great. We should go back to having cash. Cash is king. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Again, you feel like that none of the pay points can take cash, right? It's all run on Windows anyway. We're talking about the crowd shop thing that happened on Friday. So we had the biggest birthday pub crawl this weekend, and it was like it'd be a fun surprise if we can get Kaden to come down. So we'd organised to get Kaden flown down, and then Friday night it's like all the airlines are having problems, like they're cancelling flights and everything. And then Kobe made like a terrorist threat, I think, at the airport. Alright, so Ben's got me this habit because we've got 25-ish episodes of 25. No, because it was when we used to multi-track it, when we used to record it. I used to edit it. Yeah. So Ben's got all that archived, and I've got the highest quality mic out of the three of us minus one. And we've been using my voice to make AI, me say stuff in AI, stuff that I don't necessarily agree with. What do you mean? It's all you. It's not me. It's false.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
But Kobe's also recently gotten into rapping.
No.
And if you want to just play a sample.
Just a Honda beat, any rap.
No. That's it, no.
And he says all of the words.
For legal purposes, it is AI. Please.
It is AI.
But yeah, no, but
For
Kobe,
non-legal purposes, it's all him.
Kobe said that he was going to take a bomb to the airport if your flight didn't get in. But
Jesus.
so was it on Saturday morning? Was it chill or like
Everything was fine. I didn't notice any difference. The only thing is I just couldn't check in normally.
Oh,
I
like
was
you can do the
confused.
pre-online
I was
check-in.
confused because like come Friday night, everything looked like all the flights were getting cancelled. And the whole time they were just kind of like, we'll communicate and let you guys know if there's any changes to your flights. And then like before I went to bed, they were like, all right, we can't communicate with people or let people know that there's dramas. So we'll contact you when things are fixed. So I was kind of like, hoping that if I just wake up in the morning, everything will be fixed. And then by the time I got up, everything was okay. I just had to manually check in. But everything was fine. I think Sydney was the only busy airport. Like Brisbane was kind of quiet, but I feel like that's just Sydney Airport is always busy.
yeah, a bit of
We are
a
a
hub.
big tourist destination.
Bit of a central.
I'm impressed that they managed to sort that shit out so quickly.
But what exactly? Because I know roughly.
They pushed an update, right? Wasn't that?
Yeah,
It
so
was an update that pushed-
CrowdStrike is a security like software company that businesses use. Like, let's say you have a company that has like 10,000 computers. You don't want your poor like IT guy who's remote in Bangladesh to have to like manually update every laptop and install like your antivirus and stuff. So you put this program on there that gets like core system access and you can do remote changes and stuff. And then they decided to push an update that broke all Windows machines on a Friday afternoon.
That's I think government was all right. Like
That's very surprising.
I talked to my well, I think they'd probably have their own in-house like.
Absolutely not.
You reckon?
You know, they just have a worse software. They have a worse solution. That means because CrowdStrike's kind of like the leading.
Well,
Either that or they have nothing.
They sponsor Mercedes F1.
Oh, they do, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
That's
Well-
pretty wild. But it's crazy to think like how
Reliant.
big,
Yeah.
like of a difference something like that makes. Even if it's just like, oh, this system went down. Okay, now the world is like on pause for like a couple hours.
That's why we need cash. Cash is king.
Cash is king.
She's king.
What's with you, Wogs, and always carrying cash?
But it was everything. It was like
No one's seen The Castle. It sounds racist, but it's not.
sounds very.
It's from a great movie, great Australian movie. Well, if we
We're
want
going
to
to Bonnie Doon.
go on a Bonnie Doon, I wanted to sort of talk about another current event that sort of happened. The Euros just finished.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Euros just finished, and congratulations to Spain.
I was going to say, did not come home.
Did not come home. Thank fuck. Fuck the English.
Absolutely.
Only in soccer and all sport, because otherwise we're all pretty culturally similar, and you guys are good blokes usually.
Joseph is a Rishi Sunak.
Oh yeah, me and Richie actually
Enjoy
bought the Sambas just to be like Richie. But I want to talk about the youngest player in the tournament was what's his name from Spain? The kid Yamal, was that the name? And
Who are you asking?
the Spain. I'm asking Dugan. He's Jamie. Get that up. And the Spanish team has quite a few older people. Now get in the shower with me, kid. But like, did the kid get in the shower? Like, you know, how did the
Is he
shower?
like underage or?
Well, he's 16.
oh.
So like,
Well, the boy showers first.
the boy, he must be clean. Only when you are clean.
We must clean the boy.
Do you reckon it's a group thing, or do you reckon just in the showers? Like,
why does your mind instantly go to that?
Well, because I'm thinking there's a 16-year-old boy, and like, do you reckon like, you know, all the hard sort of older heads in the Spanish team are like, you
Why
must
do you think
shower
they're all
without your
hard?
clothes on? You know, just
Because the boy's showering.
the boy's showering.
You're rude to not. You can't hurt his confidence.
Real. Yeah, true, actually, yeah. So, any of you guys accidentally break into somebody's house?
What?
What?
How do you
I
accidentally?
can break into my own house. Does that count?
No, like accidentally, like just walk
accidentally-
into somebody else's house and that you did not mean to.
But how do you accidentally walk into someone else's
What
house?
do you think it was like?
Oh, there was that story of that cop in the US. It was like a woman cop walked into the wrong apartment and like killed the black guy that was living there.
Oh yeah, that
'Cause she
was
thought it was a.
yeah. That did happen. Well, that's not what I was kind of pivoting to. I was just talking about another moment of mine that I accidentally walked into the wrong house of someone.
How do you live your life?
Wait,
How do you get around knowing you've done all
Were
this?
you
Does it
trying
just,
to
like,
go to
linger
your
in
house?
brain?
No, I wasn't trying to go to my house. Trying to go to
Okay,
somebody
that's
else's
different.
house.
That's like you like read the fucking
No.
letterbox
I
wrong.
just no. I mean, the wrong address is in. It was in a different street entirely.
Oh, it wasn't even like you went to 22 instead of 24.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So
Had you been to this house before?
yes.
That's crazy.
So their door was unlocked.
Well,
and-
go from the start. What was
Alright,
what?
Okay, I mean, it was a D&D thing.
Fucking hell,
God.
these poor people.
I torment their lives.
You do, because you torment mine just with the stories.
Yeah, true. We were organizing it for one guy's house, and it was at another's. So I parked my car and just walked into their house, which was unlocked.
That's crazy.
Oh my!
Barely know their parents, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" I'm like, "Oh, the boy's not here," and she's like, "Nah, they're somewhere else." I went, "Oh, sorry."
Wait, so
Sorry, what?
so you did you go to one of the other guys that you play with?
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't a complete random.
Well, I kind of didn't want to explain the story because I wanted to keep it vague for the comedy of it.
no, but that's great.
You can't just like.
Yeah, but
not-
you just like saying you were breaking and entering and like going into this young family's house.
Well,
and
that's
being all
why I
creepy
posed
and
the
shit.
question to you. Have you ever just accidentally walked in to the wrong house?
I don't think I've ever like just walked into anyone's house that wasn't mine. I always knock.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
can we throw to the person that
I was gonna say Dugan does it
I
different.
am
That walks-
notorious for just walking into people's houses. My biggest thing is, as a kid, was riding to Daniel's house and just coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just coming in.
Yeah, we'd be like in the Skype call playing Minecraft or something, and Dugan would join and just be wind noise. And we're like, Dugan, are you on the bike? And he'd just be like, I'm coming over there.
I'll be there in 5.
No, your best one was this one you didn't even warn. You just showed up one day and it was like, oh, well, we're about to go out for Dad's birthday. Do you want to come? So you just tagged along for dinner.
that's the one of our times to me. We're going out like to what's that place in Menai, the Rock Salt Tapas? I think 3 doors down.
Yeah.
We're going out to that, and I think was that the day that you rode your bike over, and you're like, yeah, you broke up with me. So
That was Bathurst.
yeah, that was the Bathurst day. We've had this a few times just turn up. Well, I said to both that. Yeah, he came up to and we were just going out, and he's like, yo, dude, just come up.
They're the benefits of living close to people, Kobe.
Oh, man. I didn't get to choose where I live.
No, but you
man.
had optimized the fucking like bike trails and bushes and that around.
I knew all the back streets. So I actually think if police ever tried to chase me, they would get lost.
I reckon you would.
You know, what's the movie Tomorrow When the War Began? Like, if we do get on our side, like when the vaguely ethnic, non-denominational coalition of governments come and invade Australia, I'm back in Dugan. He's going away. We're going guerrilla in the bush.
Well, it was crazy because like Dugan's like, oh, well, one of these times he'd grab me and then we'd go and grab Bomer and go do something. And he's like, he's just taking me to the bush, and I'm like, where the fuck are we, Dugan? Because it was, like on the bypass, there's like that estate.
Yeah.
We're just like I was still being built, and we're just in it. I'm like, Dugan, where are you taking us? And he's like, yeah, well, they can't go too far that way. That's the dam, and golf course is behind us. So we keep going.
He navigates using the fucking sun and the stars.
Exactly.
I
Dugan's like, I'm traveling west.
Hey, can you point a direction and tell me if it's north or not?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, you can tell me where north is right now.
Yeah, North
that way.
Australia.
Yeah, that's a fucking easy one.
That's
You've sort of
piss
That's
easy.
easy because Cronulla's that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's easy. But no, my
Idiot.
you know what? I do it so much, even when because at the moment, Laura and Tess and myself, we're doing the sandwich challenge. We're going around Sydney finding all these sandwiches and finding where the best place to get
Bar
sandwiches.
Conti, Surrey Hills, best focaccia.
Focaccia?
Yeah, focaccia sandwich.
Yeah, write that down.
I know the owner. He's good. Best Italian in
Are
Sydney.
you like targeting like you're going to getting the same sandwich from every place, or you try to the best sandwich from each?
Probably the best sandwich from each.
Okay.
So you're putting the heavyweights to task. You know, you want all the heavyweights going against each other
course.
rather than getting ham and cheese from every single.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, have
of
you
course.
tried a Bunnings snag on that?
That's
on that
the
list yet?
top. That's the top. That doesn't even
I
count.
can't say we have just yet.
Okay,
But
yeah, right.
we're trying to find that Florence panini. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
The Alentico Veneo,
yes,
that one, the famous one.
Yeah, like that sort of vibe. But if
You
there's
can't really get that Florentine bread around.
no.
But,
But the challenge is, which is a big challenge, is finding a place that has gluten free.
Well, because gluten free is so fucking hard to do. I told Tess. So you know, everyone knows I do the pizza. Trying to do the fucking gluten free pizza was literally hell on earth. It doesn't make sense. There's no gluten holds dough together. Why doesn't it like? It's just
You just
rubber.
put the
It's like
craft
Play-Doh.
glue in,
I've
and
had amazing gluten-free pizza. So Joseph, you just got to do better.
Well, so
Really shit.
where's the gluten free? You had good gluten free? Where was it?
Little Italy has really good ones.
In
Even salt
Cronulla?
mixed cheese. Yep.
Well, they don't have good pizza, so I'm really surprised. Good gluten free.
The dough.
At
The dough. That was really Italian of you.
the dough.
The dough. Is that a hate crime?
What is it? Delicia, at Forest Lodge.
Oh, okay.
Can't recommend it enough at the moment. That was tasty
Okay.
as. Got to take Lars there.
And good gluten-free.
good
Good gluten free.
No, Lars is bougie. We only go
Well,
to
that-
expensive places.
what a character assassination.
Stop dragging me into this.
I'm just I'm blaming my expensive taste on her.
Yeah, I was gonna say glass houses.
I'm just a bit of diva.
But no, like what I was going to say is basically, I have no idea where I go when we're driving. But
follow
seriously,
the
I will
sun.
go. Without even looking at the phone, I know how to get home from looking at the sun and more.
Well, we're to be fair,
Yeah.
we're probably in the easiest place in the world to do that because we go fucking south.
Yeah, go south if you hit Wollongong, you went too far.
I know a
You can
person.
turn around back
I know a
around.
person that uses their phone maps to get to the apartment. Even though every
That's
fortnight
crazy.
they're there.
That is crazy.
Do you still use your map?
She does. When we went to netball one time to watch the girls play netball, like she was in the car and she had to get it back up, like from netball back to here, even though we were there like 30 minutes ago.
You went to school here for like years.
Still, we told her to
I'm
turn
bad
it off,
at
and she went
directions.
down the wrong way.
That's crazy because there's like 2 turns.
This place is one main road.
I know how to get to Janelli. I only use my maps for E ETA.
Why?
No, I respect that.
I do respect that, but I think you're lying.
Yeah.
I'm not. I swear. I promise. The worst thing is she'll use, like, I'll tell her a back street way and she'll be like, no, my map doesn't say that. And I'm like, just go down there.
I get that though, because the map is programmed to go the fastest way.
Yeah, and it takes into account traffic. Yeah.
The map is good.
Do you know what that's called?
If you say,
Autism.
I mean, that is a.
so there's a prevailing theory that I am definitely autistic.
Oh, you don't say.
Without a doubt.
Wow, really?
Joseph, I've known you for what? Like
Yeah, but
last 20 years?
It's what I talk to mum and dad about. They go, I'm like, oh yeah, and like, you know how I'd like get all my army men and like have them in particular positions, and then when they got moved, I'd get the shits, and like everything had to be in the correct way. Like, oh, you're just like special. Like you're just like having fun.
How you've got your spot on the couch, and anybody sits there, you tuck a tent. You
was
tuck
gonna
a
say,
tent.
No, not on the couch. It's on the it's the table.
Oh, it's the table. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
on the
yeah.
table.
I don't know how to tell you this, Joseph, but your parents are autistic too. Like it's genetic.
No, we worked out my dad is my mum is ADHD, my dad's
Yeah.
just full
Yeah,
of autism.
yeah.
But it's funny, my dad started ADHD as a child and then has moved into the tism. Like,
Well, they're pretty closely linked. Like
Yeah.
you'd usually have both.
but like, you know, we laugh, you know, when we get home, me and dad, we put our keys in our phone both in the same place. They've never been anywhere else. And then like we'll go to leave, say the next morning, and you know, if say me, mum and dad are all going to work together, we're all in the city, dad, like we'll be ready to go, and you just hear, oh, where are my keys? Where's my phone? And that's my mum not knowing where anything is in the whole house. And
Well,
then,
that's something to be said about how men work as well. Like,
Oh, Jesus Christ. Welcome back to Stretch and Fade.
no, just like how we're so rigid in what we do. like
Is
how-
autism more prevalent in men than women?
what
Fellas.
I don't know. Is it? It could be like it's like how
I think girl autism is different to boy autism. Because they have to, because of society.
Well, yeah, but it's like, you know how, like, I don't know, right? It's like how guys can, like, it's like how guys in all relationships are, like, it's like how guys can, like, live in a mess but still know everything is. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to live in a mess. No, but I'm just saying, like, if you don't say, I think that's more else than the whole thing. Yeah, well, saying that is, yeah, like, I wouldn't say it's a male or a female thing. I think that's just someone with ADHD or whatever.
Yeah, is 4 to 1.
So 4 men to 1 woman
With autism?
Yeah, okay.
No, but that's definitely like a bias by diagnosis because
Diagnosis is like
we're like, especially in kids, it's a much lower diagnosis rate for women because it doesn't present itself in the same way.
She's just mature and she's just, you know.
Well, for boys, they're ready if they're being disrupted. Like they're better at masking it, like as you guys said, so they're not going to be disruptive in class the same way.
Yeah, and like they're probably not playing with trains and shit and Green Army Men and Lego.
Yeah. Yeah,
I love saying Lego's autistic.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
inherently.
But I like Lego.
Yeah, I follow I follow the instructions and I do it right and it works. And every piece has its place.
They give me a task and I set out to go do it.
And then I get angry because there's leftovers. What did I miss?
Why do they give me extras?
That gave me the shit. So I recently did the Batman Batmobile and I sat there for about 8 hours straight, an entire day. And every time I got to the end and there was leftover pieces, I literally have almost a mini tantrum. And then I'd have Lord of the Rings playing and I'd have to stop and then watch Lord of the Rings for 20 minutes.
Yeah, no.
Because I couldn't, like, the fact that there was missing pieces.
Wait, sorry. You were pausing the sound to focus more. You couldn't process audio.
Yeah, I wonder yeah. I wonder who has them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, we're all autistic. Everyone in
But
Slalt
also
is-
self-diagnosed. So
I think we're all a little bit autistic.
but is like self-diagnosis, is that sort of something that is like looked
There's-
upon, like frowned upon, or
Well, there's definitely something to be said about like TikTok. Well, it's I guess hard to say because it's like, oh, there's definitely a lot more awareness now, but does that also lead to a lot of like false positive self-diagnosis?
Yeah, I did.
Because it's also
well, it's a spectrum,
it's
right?
for
Like,
any like not minority group, like people want to like jump on the train almost.
Well, I think it's a 50-50, right? Because it's like you have a classification of people who are like, this is just how I've always been.
sorry, we
and
don't
that's what it-
we don't classify people anymore. Kaden, last time we did that, when bad things happened.
No, we put them in boxes, and some of the boxes are better.
Like for example, for example, like for us, like on the topic of like Joseph's parents, where it's like for him, it's like they've always just gone, oh, that's just what
Both are
Joseph
hot.
is.
That's true, yeah.
That's just who Joseph is. We don't see that as like a classification or a name or anything.
He just
like
likes
that.
playing with his Legos, and if you touch them, he gets really upset.
But then there's like the other side of that where there's people who like are maybe severely down that spectrum and have a hard time with it, and having that label behind it kind of gives it that justification. And
Yeah, but then there's also
Satisfaction.
the people on TikTok who just like so desperately want to have something interesting about themselves.
Well, yeah, that's
and want to align with the community.
I think that's also in terms of like having it more being out in the open and people talking about their own symptoms, and you're like, oh, I do that.
And I think
I do that.
I think like
But like it goes too far. It's like, oh, sometimes I tie up my shoes. I was like, fuck, I'm autistic.
yeah. I think it's like there's something to be
Kobe
said
doesn't.
about well, okay, I do it right now. Okay, fuck you.
Wait, what?
Joseph and his ex-girlfriend made fun of me one time because I did my shoelaces. I did bunny ears,
Oh man.
which I don't do anymore.
Do you do bunny ears tests?
You do bunny ears as well? See, what's so bad about it? It ties your shoe.
You're
the
aligning
same
with the
way.
person who used Google Maps to get here.
I'm surprised she's agreeing with me after the first stories I told, to be honest. Right?
she is too.
Yeah. But you bullied me into subservience, and now I do it.
Who was the person that you found out did them and then was like, oh, this is fine now?
What?
There was someone that you highly respected.
Was it SpongeBob? Because you did the loop and pull, and your shoes are looking good.
Actually, see a demonstration because I don't quite understand what you mean. Just show
Can
me.
you grab my shoe, please?
Is this your shoe?
Yeah.
Toby, can you take off your socks for the camera,
I'm not
please?
really-
Take off your socks, King.
All right.
Why are
okay.
you using my shoe?
Well, because it was the closest one. All right. So I'm gonna go.
To be fair, it's probably easier than doing a
Oh, he's
Converse.
gonna get autism all over it.
That's not what he's getting all over it.
Oh,
No, I want to see you do it.
Yeah, I would find it harder doing it that way. Yeah, 100%.
You like do the knot,
Yeah,
and you'd go bunny one,
you're a child.
and then you do it like that, and then you tie another knot like that. No. I've stopped doing it like that.
It's just the way.
I was bullied out.
no,
of doing
it comes
like that.
undone easier if you bunny ear it.
There's a lot of things that you can't do in fire. What else are you not?
What are you doing right? Like, tell us something.
Well,
Because it's a bit of a pity party. I want to find out.
okay,
something
I
that
don't
you
want
do correct.
like pity. Well, I don't know what I do correct because nobody ever really like calls me out on the correct things I do they?
Okay, so like tying a
been sad.
shoelace, is double knotting like a common thing, or is that like?
Yeah, I mean, it depends.
I've only ever double knotted.
What?
I've only ever
On all my vans, like my vans are double knotted, but those ones over there, I don't double knot.
It just
because I
depends.
slip 'em on and
It
slip 'em
depends
off.
on the shoe,
Just like
really,
Adidas.
because some shoes do just like this, or like sometimes like the shoelace does just come undone more often, and then you're like, fuck it, I'll just double knot it so it doesn't. And
Like
then,
I don't think I've ever not double knotted something because I always go, well, if it's going to make sure that my shoelaces don't come undone, why would I do anything else?
Well, it
fair.
makes sense.
The way Kobe ties his shoes.
I don't
Should they-
tie them like that anymore.
If you think like his way is weird, you should ask Gemma's sister because she does it in an absolute fucked up way.
Which
yeah,
one?
but who cares about his shoes?
Older or younger, Maddie?
Fucked up.
Maddie like filmed it in New Zealand, didn't she? Oh no, you weren't there. Me and Gemma were really drunk on red wine. We were really drunk on red wine, and she sent me a Snapchat of tying her shoes, and I was like, "What the actual fuck?"
Yeah.
Like it's great you have to use scissors.
Comes down to
She
is
trims excess.
people are just going to grow up.
Yeah. It's not where I thought you were going with it.
Oh, here we go, fucking homeowner Dugan.
To be said in that way that like, you know, everybody kind of wants to fit in with everybody. Like I was doing that for years.
That's how I tie my shoe like that.
Yeah,
and
and
I
then-
double knot it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I tied my shoes like that for years, and then I got called out on it by you, and then I was just like, well, I want to fit in, and then I did it the way that you got, like everybody else seems to
Yeah,
do
but
it.
you know what? In my
efficient.
head, it means that it led to Southbound, which I think is
well, it
happy.
came after Southbound.
Oh, did it?
Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
something else led to the best Southbound song.
Well,
What?
I was gonna ask. Okay, considering we're talking about growing up and stuff like that, what is your quarter life crisis that you guys are looking forward to or developing at the moment?
I want to
Jeez, I wonder what mine was.
My man's got a
For the
ring.
audio listeners, I have a lot of tattoos now versus last time we did this. No, it's fun. You get one and then you like, oh, I need it again.
And the pain's kind of like addictive, eh? In the worst way.
I had
No
like
one really
3
talks
tattoo
about it.
sessions, but yes, I agree with you. You are a poser.
4, thank you.
Because Kobe lost his virginity, right?
Sorry?
Why the fuck are you bringing me still being a virgin up?
Didn't you get a tattoo?
Oh, you're talking about that.
Oh!
Yeah, don't worry.
I just went across the room.
Don't worry. They don't know about last night yet.
My God. Yeah, I got a tattoo as well.
Where's your tattoo?
It's up here, man. Have you not seen it?
Oh, probably if she...
Yeah. It would be, what? No. It's just like because my sister's current partner is a apprentice tattoo artist, and he gave it to me. And like I described the pain as like it's just painful enough to be annoying, but not painful enough to like actually be able to complain about it.
I don't know, man.
I guess it just depends on the type of tattoo.
I've fallen asleep through so many of them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're a
You can
fiend.
sort of... No, it's a bit numbing. Like,
Yeah.
it's not too bad.
That's fun. It's addictive.
It's only when you get to the white.
That can get pretty awful. I'll give you
The
that.
white, when they sit you up and like, yeah, you're done. And then, oh, okay, awesome. Then they get the white over your raw skin and they start you're sitting there trying not to cry. 'cause
Well, this one,
all the scary
she
tattoo
only
artists.
used 3 colors, so she mixed all of the other colors. So some of it's like 4 or 5 layers. and I just over and over and over, and that hurt a
probably
lot.
cried.
Yeah.
Ouchie.
All right. So what's your quarter life crisis?
I really want to get a motorbike.
Fuck off, it's the fucking jerseys. Don't lie. It's the jerseys.
So probably since last time I started collecting sort of rugby league jerseys. To be honest, a lot of I've got some soccer ones as well, some football ones. But yeah, and I've sort of put a few other people on this, like Dugan, one of the other boys, Aiden. So yeah, I've got a few of the boys onto vintage jerseys, but they're just cool. Like, they're just cool to have jerseys, and like they're gonna go up in value. Like, jerseys don't go down because every time you buy one,
Yeah,
the
jerseys
value
and houses is
goes
the
up.
only.
Yeah, jerseys and houses. Appreciate it.
So do you display them?
Yeah, bring out Big
Oh,
Duke's collection.
shit.
God.
All right, wait, let me hold this and
Okay.
actually,
no. All right.
Are they all just dragons?
This is not interesting for an
Alright,
audio
so we
podcast.
got-
That's okay.
we got a vintage Penfolds Dragons. So this would be early 90s.
All right. Okay. This is.
Are they all
this
dragons jerseys?
You know. Hey Joseph.
We got a Illawarra Steelers.
He's
One of
not
my
gonna listen to
faves.
one of these is just
Early
a white
90s?
button up.
That one. That's a white button up. Now, everyone, this is the best one. This would be 96 to 97.
Hey, can you mute his mic?
George Dragons with by Peerless.
He's not. We have to let him do this.
Polyester V. It's fucking
It's
hot.
the tism.
In display,
Yeah, and
ladies
then
and
I
gentlemen.
think there's one more. Oh, there's that.
That's Jason Nightingale's one.
We got Jason Nightingale's a jersey from 2010.
Wayne Gaynor.
Oh, game on from 2010.
Does he have like a different one for each day?
Turn around. You got the 5 on it. You got the 5. Go off, Jason.
No, don't do that. No. Hold on. Daniel, stop that. Stop. That is actually genuinely not good podcasting.
What?
All right. Now we showed the jerseys. I'll give back the mic.
I'll let you get back to your mic, but do you actually display them, or are they all just sitting in your wardrobe?
Well, I have. So my dad. So it's funny. My dad always yells at me about buying all the jerseys. Yet I go into like sort of my rumpus room, and there's about fucking 8 jerseys like hanging on the wall, like
Yeah,
framed and stuff.
that's white man decorations.
Yeah.
straight white guy
But-
deco. Yeah.
So we do all those ones. We show all those ones, display all those ones, and then pretty much everything else is in my wardrobe. Just sort of.
Is there
hanging
a plan to do anything with them, or do you just like having them?
No, I just like it's just a collection. It's
No,
like
I
having
get it.
Like
you
it's
collect
a
them.
new outfit for every day.
Well, yeah, like I've been wearing them like the last week.
Oh, so you actually wear them?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
to sort of make my collection a bit nicer, what I've done is basically I've sold ones that don't fit. So I only have ones that I can actually wear.
That's more reasonable. I
So that
thought
I
you were just
actually do
collecting for the sake of collecting.
Except one.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah, you are a big boy.
So what's the crown jewel of your collection?
Oh. Well, what are you going to say?
2002.
No, I just sold that one because it didn't
There's
fit
one
me.
that's like really 2000.
Which one are you talking about? Because
The white one with the
so the
white one, and it's got
the Kappa logo on it.
Kappa, but that year wasn't actually made by Kappa, so it's rare because it's Kappa instead of Canterbury or something.
I don't have that one. I don't have that one. I know the one.
Every night I get the history of one jersey before we go to bed.
So the early 2000s, Sydney Roosters, basically from 95 to 2002, the white Sydney Roosters away jerseys are very rare because they're very sought after. So the 2001 jersey.
When he says sought after, he means there's like 16 middle-aged men that
No, it's so my probably crown jewel, my favourite is the 2001 Kappa made Sydney Roosters away jersey. But I also have the my probably other favourite, though I don't wear it because it's cotton and that shit stains, is the 2000 jersey made by Classic, which is also white. I like the white Sydney Roosters jersey.
Do you have like friends? Like, have you?
Yes, no, I don't want to talk about it, but yes, I do have friends that we collect jerseys together. And they like look out for me, like which jerseys I want.
Because there can't be that many people. You must be coming up against the same people on Facebook Marketplace over and over.
I had a guy who's like a big Instagrammer for these retro rugby league jerseys.
So that there's influencers in the space.
Influencers. Send me one saying, "Hey mate, just before this goes to market, I thought you might be interested in it. Do you want it?"
He gets them all the time.
And you know what? I love it.
Oh, it's like one of the guys I know.
Straight guys just want to have friends. So they can't just talk to each other. It needs to be a podcast.
I got one for free actually recently. Recently, like the start of the year, because he's like, "Oh, I've got this one. It's not selling, but I know you're actually looking for it. Just have it. Like I know you like because I have one that was signed. I didn't want one that was signed. Anyway, he gave it to me for free. But like that's the sort of you can sort of get those things and you get those relationships with people. It is weird. I know it's weird.
No, it's like community. It's the same as anything.
Well, I think it's like there's actually it's so probably since I started to now, retro jerseys are so fucking like on fire. I sold a jersey that I bought for $150 for $300 the other week.
Is that a symptom though of like the whole economy being fucked? So
No. It's just everything retro has become cool because
so it's just like the time is finally.
At the moment, it's just that
The ones that we just showed, like a few of those have jumped almost like $150 each.
Pretty good.
I bought them for $100, $150.
Yeah, and then sometimes you can get like you get the old people that are selling their jerseys for like $100.
Yeah, that's someone who doesn't know what they have.
Yeah, and like usually you sort of tell them you're like,
we know this has gone too far when Joseph's starting to go to estate sales.
no, usually, like you go to the eastern suburbs estate sales and get like these jerseys from the 70s that are worth like 10 grand, but these old people died and they didn't sell them.
Yeah, right.
And the kids probably don't watch rugby league in the eastern suburbs anyway, so
very good. Well, that's yours. Kaden, what's your quarter life crisis? Or are you too busy like actually working? And
I was trying to think. I don't actually know. I mean,
you're in a band.
I've started. That is my quarter life crisis. That's my delayed quarter life crisis. I don't know. I've like accumulated a lot of like technology and like expensive technology, but I don't know if that.
Yeah, you have the same bug that I have, where I have all of this.
Yeah,
for no reason. But
I think
like at one time I get to play with all my toys.
I think that's a product of dism, not crisis.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I don't know. I think like the tattoo side of things as well. I guess like I'm still accumulating and collecting stuff.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it hasn't hit yet. Maybe my crisis is around the corner.
Yeah, now you have the fucking JB Hi-Fi exposure to all of the tech. And Kaden's gonna fucking shop with a drone next time.
Maybe I already had it. It was Magic cards for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was Magic the Gathering cards.
Best pull.
What was it? Actually, that's right. I do have a really cool one. It's like a $300 Lord of the Rings like hollow one.
And did you pull it or did you buy that?
No, I pulled it.
That's so sick.
I actually did. It was pretty fucking cool. It's like because they did like a series of their Lord of the Rings ones, which was all done by like different artists.
Oh yeah.
So they had like a version of them where they were just like holographic alternate art card versions. And then all of those ones had like serialized ones. The one that I got wasn't serialized. But the one that I got was like
it was like holo shiny, full
still like the top of them. So it was fucking expensive as. But I think that's my quarter life.
No, my sister was giving me the sales pitch yesterday on like, oh, you should get into Magic. I'm like, I don't need another thing to be wasting money on.
It's probably the most.
I don't need more gambling.
It does just feel like gambling, but for nerds.
It's pretty much this. It's the same. You spend $10 to make money, or you don't.
Or I could just crack a Counter-Strike case.
Oh, hell yeah!
And make real money.
Fucking
and then go to the casino and turn a little bit of money into
into a lot. Which would have been a great adventure last night.
Would have been.
It would have been.
What about you? What's your quarter life crisis, Kobe?
I mean, I don't really have one yet. I'm still like...
We had some suggestions from the peanut gallery.
I've recently started running.
Yeah, how's that been going?
I guess it is.
That's it. That's the crisis.
But like that kind of just stemmed from needing to lose weight, which I've always had the idea to do, but just not the motivation because it's like, who am I trying to impress? It does suck, and I just
want to eat pizza and.
Yeah, why can people eat whatever they want and then still look hot?
There's certain people like I'll say Lara's brother. is the epitome of the bloke eats whatever he wants, yet he doesn't put on any weight at all.
And it's unfair. It's unfair.
I did not appreciate the fucking when I was 16, I could just eat anything, and it was all
I eat a
fine.
kebab now, and I get stressed that I've put on a kilo
Oh yeah, it sucks.
because I probably have.
And it's like I go to the I go to the doctor routinely for many things, you know.
Joseph eating a kilo.
Are you a hypochondriac?
Yeah, why do you go to the doctor, Kobe?
I haven't been to the doctor in
my
like 10
brain
years.
tumor
Oh,
and my sleep apnea.
Oh, we get it. You have cancer.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
yeah, just like
Yeah.
No,
and
actually, did you say sleep apnea as well? Has there been? I feel like last time we did this, you just done this. We did this.
Yeah,
you just done this.
I-
sleep
yeah,
study.
so we would, yeah.
Do you use the machine now?
No, I don't use a CPAP machine. No, I'm going in for another test next month.
Yeah.
So like,
Can I come with you? Because I'm pretty sure I've got sleep
nah,
apnea.
because I want to see what the vibe is like again. Because I remember last time it was kind of.
I mean, what the vibe is like.
Why not?
It's a fucking cold doctor.
No, I was getting gay vibes.
There is no girls at this sleep apnea clinic. The ratio is way
I
out.
was getting gay vibes from the doctor, and I was like, what's going on, man? No,
Who's gonna molest you when you're asleep?
Why do you want to watch me
no,
sleep?
but like, my point being is like every time I go to the doctor, ultimately they always just say, yeah, losing weight is always good for you, and it's like, yeah, no fucking shit.
Well, no. Can I just say last year I got up to like 105 kegs.
Must be fucking nice.
I'm down to I think like 90, around 90 to 95.
At my heaviest, I was 120,
That's fucking
and
massive.
I was not healthy.
But
No.
yeah, but can I say like going down to that like where I am now, my sleep has
to go weigh
improved
himself.
so much better.
Yeah, exactly.
Way to go weigh
Hold on.
himself.
But yeah, like running's just kind of been an extension of that, where the gym. Oh, he's getting the dude.
Oh, he's getting the scale out. Big dude's getting the scale
He's
out.
getting the scale out.
Are we triple?
Okay, Dugan,
What are we at?
what's that? 120, 115,
112.
Fucking hell, cunt. But can I just say, can you get some new fucking trackies, bro? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
No, I like seeing his whole bussy. Fucking
You're not poor.
Look, honestly, they're not as bad as
autism,
mine.
autism.
Autism.
Leave it out. I want to see how much I win.
Oh, Laura's got something to say.
Lowe's got something to say.
Mute the mic. Mute the mic.
Fucking beanie that he's wearing is a bananas in
Yeah, it's
pajamas.
bananas in pajamas.
That's so sick.
He holds shit for ages.
Well, can I just say, I have a Roosters beanie from when I was like born that I've been
Yeah.
wearing recently.
So yeah, that's kind of what running's been facilitating, because like going to the gym is kind of, it's, you know, I've got anxiety, so like going to the gym, you know,
Yeah.
kind of rolls that up. So
You just
running,
gotta go at 2 a.m. and whatever by yourself.
What do you mean? What do you mean roll it up? Like what's
like it's just like running. Like I was saying this to someone today, I forget who it was. It was you know, when you're at the gym, you can see people, but people can see you, and that's more nerve wracking than
But
like
I don't think
running.
people are
Like,
watching you at the gym, right?
I mean, not always, but it's like running. Like I understand that people can see me, but they're in their fucking car, and they probably don't care anymore because they could be like some.
Yeah,
shit
someone's
that-
just driving past you and it's like 10 points.
Yeah. So like running, I wouldn't say running's my core to life, but what would be is like golf, which which Dugan has.
You do pop your pussy like crazy.
Well, we've gotten into it recently. You've been around for that. For
What,
golf.
popping pussy? Oh,
What,
golf.
golf,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we started doing a bit of golf, but it's we play soccer on the Sunday, so we sort of
Yeah, it's kind
golf
of
has been
it's
sort of
kind
on the
off-peak.
back burner because then apparently everyone has days off during the week now.
Yeah, no,
So every time they play
That's
golf,
you! What the fuck?
Oh, that's the public servant. I just have days off, but I'm at work. It's different. I still have to be there.
Yeah,
Put him back on.
He's back. He's back on.
If there is one person that I see is online on Steam doing something, it's Dan.
Oh, yeah, it's Mr. Daniel.
I work from home.
It's Mr. Daniel.
Dan's racked up like thousands of hours into one game. That-
Actually, can I say I was talking to someone recently, and I was saying because they were talking about like you know ATAR and like at high school and like you know like we were just sort of chatting shit, and they were talking about how when they did their ATAR they went really shit because a certain game came out.
Bit of PUBG.
Bit of fucking PUBG, and they played like 200 hours during the week leading up to it. And I looked them dead in the eye and said exactly what me and half my mates did.
During HSC, my mum wanted me to study, so she like took my computer away, but we're just at home during the day, so I got my computer back out, and it would just be me and Joseph and like Nathan
Come on, the boys.
Fucking squatting up, playing like 8 hours of PUBG a day, and then I'll be like, "Oh, mum gets home at like 6. I'll fucking do half a past paper or something. Start at 5:30. We'll be right."
No, see, mine was about 5, 6 o'clock. Mum and dad get home. You been studying? Yeah. I'm like, I'm just gonna play some games then with the boys. just keep playing from fucking 8 o'clock all the way to the end of the night.
So we did.
And that's why I got 50 something in my hater.
Well, look, it's we're not all
Worth
smart.
the butt, to be fair.
Yeah, let's go.
That was mad.
The memories that we shared are more important than whatever
Friends we made along the way.
Exactly. We're cool men.
Just normal
cool
men.
We're just normal men.
We're just innocent men.
Yeah.
We are
Well,
men.
nothing really has happened in this past year, I reckon.
Crazy because I feel like a lot's happened.
Yeah, I think a lot's happened. But you know what? I think it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's time. I'm hungry. The football's on.
And so Kobe's gonna take us out with a verse.
With a verse from.
Is the Bay gonna let them disrespect Park?
No.
Do you think that Oakland show's going to be his last stop?
Hopefully. So thank you all so much for watching this year's episode of the Slalt Cast.
You can catch us live every Wednesday at 7. You can find Joseph on making pizza that he does.
No, not really
he still
much
does
anymore.
regularly at Via Garibaldi.
Yeah. So
You can find me sometimes making music.
Yeah,
at
Southbound.
Southbound.
Not releasing
Actually,
it, though.
go listen to his new fucking music.
You have a comment from the audience.
Oh, sorry.
I was saying you should do a drunk podcast where Joseph makes pizza.
I'd be down.
That'd be a good
we
idea.
could just not do the podcast and just get drunk and have pizza.
Wait, hold on. Pizza, can I just get blind? Yeah, we want to play games or something.
Us talking is just podcast without mic.
I hate you.
We just get like some room mic.
Actually, go follow Kaden and his band and their new
Road
music.
Banger.
And
Great song.
tour coming up. Stay posted.
Yeah.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
Yes, he's
Find your shit.
On Twitter.
Okay.
Boo X.
Sorry. The everything app.
Everything app.
Talking to Grok.
And racism now. Lots of racism. Thanks, Elon.
Yeah, I hope that people hear this. I hope that
It's going to go to about
the
3
tech has
people.
been okay.
See you next year.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
You think the bag gonna let you disrespect?